Welcome to Travel Pictures Made Easy by Light and Image Studio. My name is Mike Sweeney. I own Light and Image Studio, and I'm here to show you in a series of podcasts how to get excellent travel pictures with a minimum of fuss, effort, and equipment. As you can see from the clips I'm showing here, we have the typical video clip showing the typical picture, and then I tack on what you can get with just a minimal amount of effort and a little thinking on your ahead of the time. I'm also showing what you can do with a little bit of post-processing, such as Photoshop. In this case, I'm showing the typical angles that we would see in pictures that we've all taken in the past, and then I'll show you some of the better angles and how you can easily adjust your pictures to get some really killer, what you might call the money shots of your trip. Here we see a little bit of judicious editing, and cropping can really make a big difference, and we'll talk about that in later podcasts as we go along. Pictures are always telling a story, and that's something that we tend to forget when we take our travel pictures, is our pictures really can tell a story with just a little bit of effort on our part. Timing is everything, and so is location, location, location. And one thing that you can always do is sometimes break a rule and get away with it, such as shooting in the middle of the day, as these series of pictures show. The pictures actually turn out really well with the bright light. You also want to record some details as you go along. In this particular clip, we're seeing that not only do we take pictures from the outside, but we will take pictures from the inside, and with a little bit of effort we can get some really cool keeper shots shooting through the porthole windows of the submarines as we go along. And I'll explain how to do that technique in a later podcast. It's actually quite easy with just a little bit of thinking on your part and a little bit of adjustment on the camera before you get into the submarines. Never be afraid to change your angle, even though it's different than where everybody else is shooting. As you can see from these clips here, I went and found a different angle that had virtually nobody there, but it makes a really great shot, especially at night with all the really cool reflections and the lights. Sometimes we just have to live with the images that we can get. In this particular case, there's a big poster or banner spread across the bridge, but yet at Christmas time you can see we have a gorgeous image when we take our picture at night with everything lit up the way it is. Don't forget the architecture of even the restaurant can make a really interesting shot if you choose the timing correctly. Also, pay attention to what's going around you. If you can put 2 or 3 details together and combine them in a single shot, sometimes you get the shot that makes the difference between a plain shot and something that's just really impressive, and people look at you and go, "Whoa, how cool is that?"